Welcome back, trainers! So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Mega Evolutions in the Master League. And this is just going to be a straight up open league, up against friends as well as people on Twitter with QRs. Because, well, Mega Evolutions are not allowed in Go Battle League right now. And I hear that question coming up all the time, so I'll address it right away. This is not Go Battle League, up against friends and using QR codes to battle other trainers. So we're going to just see Mega Evolutions for this entire video. Obviously, we can't use 3 for each one. So I'm going to be using Mega Blastoise for the entire video and then going up against various other trainers using their own Megas here. So starting it off, we had a good lead. They're going to be swapping into Kyogre and we're going to go right into our Mega Blastoise. Now, a little bit of a different kind of a situation that we did have regarding the Mega Blastoise last time was the fact that I was going to be going with Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam. This time around, we're going Hydro Cannon and Skull Bash. So you obviously always want Hydro Cannon. And Skull Bash is going to be raising our defense as well as doing massive attack. Now, if I did run into, say, a Dragon, specifically a Giratina, Origin or Altered, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble because I have nothing to cover it. Going up against, say, I don't know, Dragonite, at least Hydro Cannon from a Mega Blastoise is going to hurt, or Skull Bash, but the Ghosts and the Dragon types are going to be very devastating. So, up against this Mewtwo here, we're going to go ahead and let that go through. They're going to be swapping into their Charizard Y here, and we are holding on to our shields for our Giratina. I don't know how this is going to work out. That Charizard Y has a ton of energy, and I mean, man, it hits like a truck when it goes for that Dragon Claw. Not too sure why they didn't go for Dragon Claw. Now they're going to be going for it, doing a lot of damage, letting that go through. Not too sure why we're still holding on to our shields here. Alright, oh, because we wanted it for the Mewtwo. So we're going to shield this up. We should be able to take the win here and get to the Shadow Ball. And fantastic. Alright, so I played that one out very nicely. Looking good. Now, I know the whole Mega Evolution situation, we don't need to go over it for every video, but I am still going to be doing a few here and there so I can maintain the Mega Energy so I can continue to do battles and bring you guys content. So we're going to be starting it off with my 100% Latios here, completely maxed out with 2 moves. And like I said, I just want to have a little fun here. I usually will pick, go hard, like just pick Shadow Mewtwo and then something else that's just OP alongside it with a Mega Evolution. This time around, I kind of just wanted to have a bit of fun. I'm going to be, going super try-hard here in a moment, but I don't want to do that for every battle. So up against the Mewtwo Y, it is still hurting us with that Fire Spin, even though we're resisting it. So we are both down to no shields. Very interesting here. He's going in with the Mewtwo, so we're going to be able to not. Thought I was going to get that Dragon Claw off. Alright, that's fine. He can't farm us down. We're resisting the Psycho Cut, so he's going to have to take us out as quick as possible. We bring Heatran, like I said, just being a little silly here. Not the best team comp, that's for sure. So going in here with the Heatran was a horrible idea because, well, Focus Blast! I figured that was going to happen, so what I wanted to do was, make him expend that energy on the Focus Blast. He's going to hit me with a Side Strike here, which is going to hurt a lot, and he has a Venusaur in the back. We are no shields. Yeah, this ain't happening. He's going to be able to take the win here. Frenzy Plant, regular Venusaur, taking me out. GG. On to the next battle here. And there's my try-hard Shadow Mewtwo up against Togekiss here. So they can survive a Side Strike, but it is going to be bringing them very low here. So expecting a shield, fantastic. And I, just plan on getting 2 shields. And then after that, I think I should just swap since they will be shieldless. I'm going to go straight to Magnezone here. And we're going to eat this expecting an Ancient Power. Fantastic. Flamethrower would have hurt us quite a bit. And we needed to have the health so we can survive this Charizard Y here. So the plan is to get the last shield and then pray we're able to get to a Wild Charge here and not get taken out by those hard-hitting Fire Spins from that Charizard Y, one of the strongest hard-hitting Pokemon in the game. And down it goes by a Wild Charge. Venusaur comes in and takes me out. Our Mewtwo is a little low, so we don't want to get Vine Whipped down by Farm. So we just go in here with the Blastoise, and we're going to have to build up to a Skull Bash. Hydro Cannon is going to do good damage, but let's just do a clean Skull Bash and take this Venusaur out of here. So we're going to let this go through. I just was curious as to how much it would do. I knew it wasn't going to KO a Mega Blastoise. There's no freaking way. So we were able to take that damage and showcase how much it can take, and then take out the Venusaur with the Skull Bash. GG. Moving it on. We're going to be doing best of 5 here. We're met with his Shadow Mewtwo. Alright, so we have our Garchomp out here. We already know Outrage is going to be devastating the health on that Shadow Mewtwo. Side Strike is absolutely going to be hurting us as well. I'm going to be shielding up that first one and letting the next one go through. Should be able to make it to another Outrage here, even letting this Side Strike go through. Barely surviving, I think. Come on, let's go. If we don't... Okay, all right, well, that's just horrible. All right, and I, for some stupid reason, put Gardevoir on my team. That was an absolute mistake, but we're just got to truck on. I wasn't going to back out or anything. Was trying to put Hydreigon on the team. All right, so not great. I wanted to catch a Side Strike that first time with my Gardevoir. Did you see how I was trying to switch, but I wasn't quick enough? So the plans are all foiled. So now we're going to take a Shadow Side Strike to the face with Gardevoir. In comes Kyogre. Our Blastoise, no shields. I guess we can get off the Skull Bash so we can raise our defense to do as much as we can. He is going to be shielding that up. I think that would have KO'd at this point. But he had a shield left, so using that up there to preserve his Kyogre, taking us out with a Thunder. And that's going to be a good game there. On to the, I do believe, final battle. So we have the Hydreigon versus Charizard Y. Let's get it. So we have still yet to change the bite to Dragon Breath on our Hydreigon, despite doing all these battles. But the thing is, I kind of don't really want to. It's working out great with bite. One, it's going to be good up against the Mewtwo, as well as Metagross, which can be very troublesome, especially if we do have Dragon Breath, which is not going to be very effective, where that bite's just going to tear through it. As a matter of fact, the bite did a ton of damage to the Charizard Y. So we're looking fantastic. Alright, so going in with Blastoise, just taking these charge moves to just absorb all that energy that they did build up. Still holding on to 2 shields. Our Mega Blastoise is down to less than half health here. They're bringing in their Mewtwo, so we're going to be building up a little bit of extra energy. Didn't get it off as quickly as I should have, which is fine. We're just going to burn a shield there. They're bringing in their Kyogre. We're going to go straight Skull Bash, guys. Let's see what this can do. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So that's a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and let this Blastoise go down. Or we're going to let that go through, and it doesn't really do much. In comes the Mewtwo. We're able to get to a Hydro Cannon. Incredible. Incredible with that buffed attack, or defense. Yeah, Skull Bash raises your defense. So going in here with the Metagross, we're going to shield this up. In case it's a Focus Blast, we would be able to survive it. But better safe than sorry. So he's getting to another charge, more than likely a Side Strike again. And we're going to be just going for the Meteor Mash and taking the win with the Metagross in the back. Good games. But wait a minute, I guess him and I are going to be battling a little bit more than best of 5. Alright, let's continue on. He's starting it off with the Zekrom. Best buddy. Okay, let's get it. I'm starting it off with the Shadow Snorlax here. Kind of a neutral matchup, I suppose. Assuming he's going to be building up to 2 wild charges here, so I think I'm going to shield or not. We're going to let that first one go through. Okay, getting off another Body Slam here. Let's see if they want to use a shield. Letting their Zekrom go down. Expecting them to come in here with the Pokemon and farm us. Looks like they're going to be farming us with that Charizard Y. Getting to the Body Slam, but not getting it off, unfortunately. Going in with the Mega Blastoise up against the Charizard Y. Now, Charizard Y is going to have a little bit of trouble going up against Blastoise because of that tankiness. Blast Burn, just look at though. Blastoise being the tank that it is, still taking a ton of damage from Blast Burn. Incredible. That Charizard Y's damage is just extreme. Bringing in that Shadow Mewtwo, we're going to go ahead and swap right into our Hydreigon to absorb this Side Strike here. Beautiful. And this is why Hydreigon pairs up with Blastoise so well. I mean, it could. I mean, if you have a couple Dragon Breathers, or 3 Dragon Breathers for that matter, then you're going to be in some trouble. Because Blastoise can't really do that much damage to dragons, and then Hydreigon is going to be taken super effective, but depends on your third Pokemon. Anyways, on to our next battle up against our opponent here. Thank you for the games. We're met with a Charizard X Shiny. Let's go up against our Shadow Snorlax here. So, I'm not familiar with this battle at all. I don't think maybe I've done this before, probably even on a video, but I don't remember. Blast Burn just absolutely eliminating our Shadow Snorlax. They're going to be going into their Shadow or regular Mewtwo immediately, and we're going to be going into our Hydreigon. And this is great. Now we have to look out for Ice Beam as well as Focus Blast, but that was too quick. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. Another Side Strike, just absorbing that, being that Dark type. Bite just absolutely ripping through that Mewtwo. Fantastic. We're both sitting on 2 shields. We have loaded energy. They're bringing in the Charizard X. Getting off the Dark Pulse, doing good damage, able to bite it down, fantastic. And they're bringing in the Dialga in the end with 2 shields, and we have our Blastoise with 2 shields. Let's see what we have going on here, folks. Now, I could have went for a Skull Bash there, but I mean, it's not needed. All right, it's not needed. I just needed to burn that shield there. Yes, I would have been able to raise the defense, making it so the Dragon Breath is doing less. And yes, Iron Head is not very effective, but we want to preserve our health here at this point. We're fine. They're not going to be able to make it to a Thunder or a Draco Meteor at this point. So getting that last shield, building up to 2 Hydro Cannons, going to be taking them out with this one here. Not very effective, but it is Mega Blastoise doing a ton of damage with that overpowered Hydro Cannon. Alright, on to the next battle, and we had another battle on top of our battle. We'll be battling that trainer next. So we're met with a Dialga here. We're going to be building up our energy to 2 Side Strikes. Going to be shielding this up, of course. Our health is not looking great. We're going to be able to make it to a Focus Blast right before we do go down. And getting that shield, fantastic. Let's see if they want to commit to 2 shields here. They're going to be loaded on energy. This Focus Blast will easily KO the Dialga. Fantastic. They let it go through. And we do not have much health for them to farm. We do have the switch advantage, and they're going in with that Charizard X. We're going to be going in with our Houndoom. This is where I severely screwed up. Houndoom in the Master League up against even Megas, if they're eligible, is not going to be a good idea. Although it's going to be able to get a Mega soon. But what I should have done was obviously going with Blastoise. What was I thinking? Why would I bring a Houndoom? What, because I resist fire? Okay. Okay, well that's a Mega. It doesn't matter if you resist fire. And they have a Giratina in the back. You know that Houndoom would have been able to put in work up against this thing. If it was stuck with just ghost moves, this would have been my game if I would have went Blastoise. Dang it. It's so unfortunate too, because I wanted to just make Houndoom actually work, which it could have, but I screwed up. No. Alright, well, we're not shielding this up. It's pointless, and they're going to be able to take the win. Good game. Go down with the shield, unfortunately. So, alright, on to the next battle. We're starting it off with Togekiss, and they're going to be starting it off with Dialga. Alright, now, you guys, we all know this situation here. We're going to have to shield up the Iron Head. You're going to be able to survive one, but the ensuing Dragon Breath will take you out. And if you want to just continue to rip and tear into that Dialga, you do shield up the first one and bring it very low. You will have to use 2 shields to take this thing out here. And we're just going to go ahead and let it go down, as a matter of fact, because, well, yeah, we don't want to burn both of our shields at this point. We do have Houndoom, unfortunately, still on the team. And look it, if we would have won that one there, we would have still been able to line it up with this Giratina here. But again, yet again, plans get screwed up, and we're not able to do that. We swap, we're like, okay, we'll catch you. We know the Charizard Y or X is in the back. Yeah, and look at that. That's not doing much damage. Oh, you stacked up 2? Oh, isn't that cute? Charizard X is like just laughing over there. So Dragon Claw is going to take us out. I mean, I think even at like 80% health to 75% health, a Dragon Claw would be taking out Houndoom. But it's okay. Houndoom's time will come. Very soon will it be getting its Mega Evolution. And that 100% IV completely maxed out with 2 moves will be seeing some action. Believe me, there's a reason why I got it to Best Buddy before Mega's Evolutions came out, because I want to see how well it can do. Anyways, going to be able to take them out, barely holding on with the Blastoise, and they're taking the win. Very nice. On to the next battle here. We're starting it off with the Melmetal, and they're going in with the Kyogre. Alright, so they are picking up on my team. They're like, okay, so Mega Blastoise, gotcha. Got it, mouse. And so are we, right? It's just what you do. Alright, we're going to be shielding up this Surf here, just to preserve the health a little bit more, so we can get off a, another Rock Slide or 2. And they're going to be using a shield as well. And we're catching this Surf with our Hydreigon. Fantastic. Yeah, let's go. They're going to be swapping into their Charizard X. Dragon Claw is going to take us out. We're going to go ahead and let that go through because, I mean, I don't want to burn my last shield. We're going to go in here with the Melmetal, I think. Get off this Rock Slide and do a good amount of damage or burn a shield. Alright, so look at that. Even a Rock Slide doesn't really hurt that so much because it is going to be dropping that part flying and picking up Dragon for this specific one, Charizard Mega X. So that is something it has going on for it here. Getting off that Dragon Claw, doing a lot of damage. Going to be letting this one go through, bringing us very low. Not liking this situation at all. They're still holding on to a shield. Going in with Kyogre. And, I mean, we're going to have to get this off. This is going to be a loss here, guys. This is going to be a loss. They are getting me good. And they have a Giratina in the back. Completely countered and nothing I can do. GG's. On to the Red Flash. Let's see what he has going on here. Starting it off with Melmetal. He's going to be going in with Dialga. This is a great matchup for us right off the bat. And let's see what they're going to be doing here. We're going to be building up a bunch of energy. They're going to be getting off their charge move first. I do decide to shield this up. It is going to be a Draco Meteor, so they don't want that thing to go down. They have just severely debuffed it. They're going to be using a shield and swapping into Mewtwo. We're going to be going right into our Hydreigon, and we're looking beautiful. Beautiful. Not 100% sure if that was a Focus Blast. I feel like they built up a little bit of extra energy here, so I think I get a bit nervous and shield this up because I don't want our Hydreigon to go down by Focus Blast with all this energy. They're still sitting on one shield. They're going in here with the Dialga, super effective Dragon Breath against our Hydreigon while we're doing neutral with the Bite. We're getting off that Dark Pulse, bringing them very low. They did farm us a bunch, unfortunately that's not great. Now I think we're just going to go in here with Melmetal and get off this Rock Slide or have them use their energy, but they swapped immediately into a Mega Blastoise. Let's go! We're going to be going straight for the Superpower here and swapping into our Blastoise. And I'm assuming that they have Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam, because that was a lot of energy. You think they would have went for Skull Bash with shields down, but they go for Hydro Cannon, so I'm assuming yes, Ice Beam and Hydro Cannon. Fantastic. So we're looking good. Expecting another Hydro Cannon, not very effective. We're just building up a ton of energy here. Gonna go ahead and take them out before they start chipping away more and more with that Hydro Cannon there. And we have no more shields. In comes the Dialga. We're going to be able to take the win with the Hydro Cannon on the Blastoise. Looking good. Let's get it. On to the next battle here. Starting it off with Raikou, and we're met with Dialga. So instantly, I started processing how I could come out on top. So basically, we're not shielding anything. We're going to let them use that, and we're going to be building up to 2 wild charges, giving the illusion. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let that go through, and now go ahead and go for the wild charge, just to make them think we have another Shadow Ball, but it's not. Not very effective. They shield it up. We drop our defense. They take us down without farming even more. Fantastic. Going to go in here with Hydreigon, forcing them to swap into their Melmetal, and we're going to be going right into our Blastoise. And now we've been putting ourselves in a pretty good situation here. I do believe looking good. Rock Slide not very effective. Well, it's neutral. It's not really doing much damage. We're going to be able to get that through. They let it go. They're bringing back their Giratina. Now, I believe I shield this up and farm it down. Kind of an ambitious farm down here. Not super ambitious, but I mean, yeah. So they're bringing in Machamp. Looks like they're sitting their Mega Evolution out for this battle here. This is the only battle that does not have a Mega Evolution on the opposing opponent's team. And we're going to be able to take the win on that Machamp with our Blastoise. All right, moving it on to the next battle here. We're starting it off with Togekiss, and they're going in with Mega Blastoise. They said, okay, let's get it. You want to play Mega? Let's Mega around. All right, so we're going to go ahead and... what are we going to do? Shield this up? Because I figured, look how much damage we're doing with the Charm. Now watch this. This was a little bit of luck. Ancient Power, boost. Let's go. At this point, the Togekiss is getting all shields. So we're committing that. We're going to farm down here. He's swapping into Dialga. Beautiful. We're going to go for another Ancient Power. He could go for Flamethrower, but I have a feeling he's going to shield this up. Does not want to get KO'd by a Flamethrower. And we get that last shield. And we have no more shields. We're absolutely going down here, but that's fine. The Togekiss did more than what it needed to do. And I don't mind if we have no shields. We're able to... oh, I thought we were going to farm it down. Okay, just an Iron Head. They couldn't get to their bigger charge move. Fantastic. Not very effective. We have a bunch of energy. What are they going to do? We're taking out their Blastoise with our Blastoise. They're bringing in Garchomp. We're going to be going for Skull Bash, folks. Look at the damage. Watch this. Watch me now. What? Almost KO'd that thing in one shot. Skull Bash Blastoise is on point. Up against our next opponent. Thank you for the battles. Let's see what we have going on. Starting it off with Togekiss. And we're met with another Togekiss. It is Best Buddy. And mine is Best Buddy as well. And they're both 100% IV. But we do not have them equipped. Alright, so something happened in this battle. You guys know my strategy, but I couldn't do it because we were desynced by one charm, I do believe, and I was the one who missed out on a charm, so I was forced to throw this here. Otherwise, I would have been able to finish them off with that extra charm, but the game is just the game and it's broken. So they're going in with a Charizard Y. Let's get it. Now, they're in not a very good position here, but not at a complete disadvantage because, well, Charizard Y still outputs a lot of damage, even with Dragon Claw. They're going to be swapping into Metagross here. We're going to be going right into our Hydreigon, just absorbing that Meteor Mash. Our Bite's just tearing into that thing. What are we going to do? We're going to let it go through. Not very effective. We need to save our shields for that Charizard. It has 2 shields, and it also has Dragon Claw. Can we pull this off? I screwed up again because I was building up energy and I was already at 100. I could have gotten off that Hydro Cannon and potentially made it to a 3rd one here, but we're just going to be a little short because we did farm too much. GG. On to the next battle. We're met with a Metagross. Now, this battle can be okay, I suppose. You have to look out for Earthquake, which is not necessarily going to KO you, but it's going to bring you down to like 5 HP or something. Take a look. So we are able to build up to 2 superpowers here. We're going to let it go through. That's fine. Getting off 1 superpower, getting off 2. So yeah, I mean, a Metagross up against a Melmetal. Metagross is definitely in the better situation there. Bringing it very low. Still have 2 shields. Going to go straight Hydreigon. Been using this a lot. It's been doing great for me. Has to absolutely look out for Charm though. And there's the Charm. Why am I not switching? I don't know. I really don't know. I just let it go down. In comes the Charizard here, and I still think we're in a good position. So we have the Charizard Y, that's fine. Oh, okay, so he's letting it go through. I think his game plan here was to just let the Charizard go down, let us use our energy, and then they're just going to shield everything up and charm us down. Simple as that. They don't care about getting off the charge moves. They're just going to charm us all the way. But I think the Blastoise is just putting too much damage out with the Water Gun, and we're going to be able to take the win, shielding this up and finishing them off with Water Gun, Mega Blastoise. Let's get it. On to the next battle here. Starting it off with the Shadow Snorlax. They're going in there with the Giratina. This is not great. Now, they don't know 100% what moves I do have. I could have Outrage, and you're going to see, you know, why they shield up here in a moment. Because Body Slam and Superpower are not very effective, but not everybody knows what moves I have, right? So they're shielding it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. That would have done, I don't know, about as much damage as 4 licks. Alright, so that's great that they shielded that up and used that shield there. We're not shielding anything up. We're going to let them just go ahead and just take us down and farm us all the way. We're going in here. We have our own Giratina. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going in here with this. The Giratina Battle. Giratina versus Giratina. Megas versus Megas. You guys, I know you like to see this stuff. So we're going to be shielding this up and farming down. We have a bunch of energy. They swapped. So now they're locked. Okay, you want to lock yourself up against my Mega Blastoise? Let's go. Swapping into it. Not using our shield because we need to preserve that. We need to. Alright, hitting us with a Dragon Claw. Hurting quite a bit. And not able to farm down. I don't know if I shield this. I might. Yeah, because a Blast Burn would have bring us like very low. So unfortunately we have no shields, but we are loaded on energy here. We have to play this very carefully. They're bringing in their Mewtwo. We're going to be just going for the Hydro Cannon here. Is our switch clock up? I don't know, but this is going to be a close one. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up, trainers. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. In comes the Giratina, and we're going to be able to take the win. Thanks for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all in my next video. Take care.